two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Tumani Kamara out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Lillard in at the point.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
He launched that one from way outside.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the contest. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, two of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Now here's Moody. And Klingon over to help. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. They get it back. It's stolen. Green with the ball. And Kamara picks him up defensively.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Kamara. Three-pointer. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lillard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Down low. It's stolen by Holiday. Now the Blazers moving it up. Pulls up for three. Counted from distance. Kamara's got 6.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Avdia from outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Curry, and here's Butler outside. Avdia pulls it in. It's a 9-point spread.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
Here's Lillard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 7 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Klingon. And he dunks it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Curry finds Green. The kick out, Curry. Back to Green. Avdia with a steal. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Holiday. Moody defends. And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Holiday. Avdia's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Green. No points yet. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Green. Curry from deep three-point land. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 16-point advantage. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Drew Holiday, Denny Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Klingen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Portland now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Now here's Butler. No points so far. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Camara. Outside Holiday. Off the mark there with a 3. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Green. Portland with a rebound. Outside Camara. Portland moving it around. Lillard fires away from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Pass to Avdia. Again, the miss by Portland. Warriors trail by 17. Curry drives in. Curry from inside.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Up top, Camara. He's covered by Curry. Holiday from long range. Pure from three-point range. Holiday's got 7.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Pass to Curry. All sorts of time. And again, it's Golden State. Trailblazers lead by 16. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, BA.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Holiday against Curry. Count it. Good. Curry's got 20.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside Holiday. Lillard outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 12. Ooh, Curry eluding the D.
Ooh, Curry goes inside and just makes a tough shot.
Lillard passes to Holiday. Outside Kamara. Now here's Lillard. Avdia from outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Avdia's got 11 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the cup, Curry. Here's post. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter. It opens up passing lanes for him.
Lillard against Curry. Here's Kamara. Off target with the three. And the first half now in the books. Portland ahead, up 11. And Allie, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Kuminga, Buddy, and they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Grant, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, swiped away. Inside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Pass to Santos. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers lead by 11. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you.
Outside heel. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Santos. No good on the three. Portland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Henderson outside. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. And here's Kuminga for three. And it's Trace Jackson-Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time. Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
This is how active a scorer Hield is, consistent at putting pressure on the defenders and getting calls.
He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers lead by 14. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Henderson outside. Gets stolen by Hield. Jackson-Davis down low, working on Grant. Jackson-Davis misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Podziemski's shot is good. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Henderson, the pass to Thybulle. With the teardrop, and he takes it up and lays it in. Thybulle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Podziemski. Out to Kuminga. There's the three. Williams grabs the board. Trailblazers lead by 14. It's Sharp on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors shooting just 36% in the third. And stolen by Williams. And he throws it down with one hand.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Jackson-Davis misses.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Sharp. Curry looking it over. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Portland feeling confident. 8. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. We've got Toumani Camara, Donovan Clingan out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Lillard in at the point. Outside Camara. No good from outside. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 18. And the three off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Camara. Curry against Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's Clingan. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, must be easy to jam it.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Three-pointer Holiday. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Drew making the game look easy with that 3.
To the middle. Here's Butler. Green, the pass to Curry. From deep. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Portland leading by 21. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Lillard. Here's Kamara. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Lillard against Green. Outside Holiday. Left side Kamara. Avdia from outside. Another 3 for Portland.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The 3 is up. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist from Holiday.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Klingon with a screen. Lillard fires away from way outside. Another 3 for Portland.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Curry, that's good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. The Warriors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Butler against Lillard. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Curry. Screen by Post. Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Sends it home from three-point land.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win.
The end of the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tim, what stands out about both of these rosters is all of the talent coming off the bench.
Well, both benches utilize their reserves, and they go deep into that roster. A lot of production coming off the bench. And now it's going to be interesting to see, as they go at it, which bench unit is able to give their team the advantage.
And to have the right mentality coming off that bench, I mean, you got to be ready to go.
And I think the key is versatility. You've got to be able to check multiple boxes when you come off that bench for a good team.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Curry from down in the low post. It goes.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. And the Warriors with possession here. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. The shot by Butler, nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Yep, that one goes in there. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Curry inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Green with the block. Pass to Moody. Stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Williamson. For the 3. The putback. Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there. Curry.
And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 3. And the points. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Post misses the shot.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
On the basket by Jones.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Now here's Curry. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Curry looking around. Pass to Moody. And here's Green outside.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
For three, Murray, and another three for New Orleans. 5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williamson, and it is good, and the buzzer, wow!
Resourceful move there.
And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Booty is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Kevin?
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Butler. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustments.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponent.
To the inside. Pass to Green. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Moody the pass to Green. And stolen by Murray. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense so focused on Murray there, but he's got like a sixth sense of when someone's open.
Here's Curry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 8 points.
And that's one of Murray's go-to moves. He gets you on your heels and then just pulls up on the string.
Curry outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Warriors trail by 5. 56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Moody. Shot Clock at 5 for Murray. Moody's shot is off.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And Murray is a terror in transition, outstanding at knowing how to capitalize in those situations.
Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Murray. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Jones with the screen on Curry. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 16 points for him. Curry with it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 8. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jose Alvarado. Also Jordan Poole out there. And it's Queen in at the 3 spot. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball, but the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Warriors trail by 6 to the middle. Here's Kuminga. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kuminga against Poole. And here's Looney. It's rebounded by Golden State. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Podziemski. Healed with it. Looney on him. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hield. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Hield. And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys?
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Warriors trail by 10. Alvarado with the steal. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Here's Matkovic. Down low. Back to Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Poole. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Going inside. Yep, it counts.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And they pick up 2. Poole's got 7 points for the quarter.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Podziemski finds Heel. It's deflected. Poole outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Poole's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him. Well, that is just real miscommunication.
And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, well, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same. What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Substitution on the court.
That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Trey Murphy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' foul. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Post misses the shot. Pelicans leading by 19. Murray for 3. The rebound by Post. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. For 3, Murray. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Williamson, the screen. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give him something to think about.
Here's Williamson. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 21. Outside Curry. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Jones. Murray outside. Williamson with a screen from Murray. To the paint. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And here we go. It's Butler. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. And Butler with the second chance points.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
Butler against Murray. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Curry outside. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeJounte Murray.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Murray for 3. Good on the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Curry, that's good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Drops in the tray.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Williamson is screen on Butler. And a deep three from Murray. Off the mark. So we see the Pelicans taking the W.
That's the end of the game.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.
everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Now Klingon. Outside Kamara. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Here's Klingon. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Now here's Murray. Williamson passes to Jones. Lets the 3 fly, and Trey Murphy gets the 3.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here are the Pelicans now. Portland making their last shot. Murray from outside, and again it's New Orleans with a 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lillard outside to the inside. Avdia, good look. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pick by Messi. Murray from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Holiday up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Now here's Lillard. The 3 ball. Avdia outside. Second shot opportunity, and it's Portland scoring again.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
Offensive rebound, and it's flushed down. A nice jam. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And it's blocked, and they get it back. Outside Holiday. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. The putback. Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Tries yet again. Good. He hits the jumper. Lillard's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Klingon's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Murray's shot is good.
Stop, pop, count it. Murray looking smooth.
Here's Holiday. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Lillard. Over Murray. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied up in Portland. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Denny Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard stand.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back over to you, BA.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
And the basket by Holiday.
Well, at 6'4", Holiday is a bigger guard, and that really helps him in the paint.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you softly. They don't have to bang it in.
Clingan up top. Portland moving it around. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Williamson. Great work in close from Zion.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable.
Here's Camara. Here's the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And they pick up 2. Misi's got 8 points.
Yeah, I think Murray is at his most effective when he's focused on creating plays for others.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Portland. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's Lillard. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. To the left wing. Pass to Camara. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Camara. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray's shot is good. He's got 14.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
Corner shot. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Remains Portland ball.
For 3, here's Lillard. Right side, Camara. Pass to Lillard. Back to Holiday. Here's Camara. Portland again missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And here's Misi. With the clock winding down. And he banks in the layup. Misi's got 6 here in the quarter. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And stolen by Murray. Puts it up from 17. That one goes in. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
For 3, here's Lillard. The shot comes out, and we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's New Orleans up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Williams. Picked it out of midair. Now here's Alvarado, defended by Henderson. There's the triple. And they recover it. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Matkovic. No good with the triple.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Blazers trail by 5. Henderson outside. Outside for Grant. Softly drops in the floater. Grant's got his first basket.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
They set a pick. Poole from long range. The offensive rebound. Matkovic. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Alvarado. That one's wide left.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jay, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's New Orleans now. The Blazers making their last shot. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Queen. And he gets the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside for Grant. Back to Henderson. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Grant brings a double. Here's Alvarado. Hits the three-pointer. Alvarado's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession. Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Pass to Matkovic. To the middle. Alvarado outside. Over Sharp. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Back to Henderson. Portland moving it around. That's good from Grant on the assist by Henderson. Grant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now here's Looney. Poole from long range. Williams grabs the board. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Outside Sharp. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Alvarado, the pass to Looney. And there's the foul. It'll go on to T. Steibel. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with a new group. New Orleans making some changes. Here's Williamson. Pass to Misi. On the wing, Jones. Kamara covering. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Come on, can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Donovan Clingan. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard looking around. And it's rejected. They retain possession. Holiday passes to Avdia. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Count that bucket. It's all knotted up.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
Lillard with the ball. Here's Kamara. Again, the miss by Portland.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Misi. Picked by Misi to take the lead. Yes! He nails it! And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Jones. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, he can't hit it! The Trailblazers have gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Lillard flying in for the finish.
Yeah, it looks so delicate coming off his fingertips. Lillard's floater is a lethal one.
Holiday against Murray. He launches. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Here's Holiday. Now Lillard. Ooh, Lillard with the touch.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
2 minutes in the game.
Jones outside. Puts up a tray. And Avdia comes to help. Avdia with a steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Portland trailing here. Outside Kamara. Holiday outside. Now Lillard. He got it.
Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
From downtown, buries it from outside.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Holiday outside. Here's Lillard. And there's the screen. Lots of room. Jones rips down the board.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged.
And no surprise here at this stage of the game.
After review, the building on the floor stands.
Coach's challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Right side, Kamara. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside Lillard. Now Holiday. Stolen by Jones. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Murray. The three is in.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Good on the first. And that brings him with an 8. And both free throws good for Lillard. Murray against Lillard. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they
2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now, Golden State's starting five. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Moses Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Moody.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Klingon. And the basket by Kamare.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Holiday against Curry. Can't hit from in close.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here are the Warriors now. Portland making their last shot.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Now here's Curry. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
Lillard dishes to Holiday. Teardrop shot. Tries again, and there's a nice layup by Klingon.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. Off target with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Lillard against Butler. With some arc, and deep. Lillard drops it in. Lillard's got 6.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Curry with it. Now Avdia defending. Curry with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Klingon. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Count it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Curry. Buries it from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's the screen. Here's Lillard. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Warriors trail by 3. Green with a screen for Curry. Here's the floater. Doesn't go for him. Avdia with the defensive effort. To the inside. The kick out to Holiday. Nailed from 3-point land. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Good on the three-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He got into double digits. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Toumani Camara is out there with Avdia. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's clinging into the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. When you look at Drew Holiday, 2009 draft pick, RJ, how much longer could you see him playing?
Well, ultimately, that's up to him. I think he's got a few good years left, but that will largely depend on how well his body holds up moving forward.
Here's Curry. Portland making their last shot. Holiday with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Lillard misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here is Holiday. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry looking it over. From deep. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Portland leading by 7. Here's Avdia. Portland again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Golden State ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Holiday against Curry. The 15-footer. And Klingon pulls it down.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
To the left wing. Back to Avdia. There's a screen by Camara. And finished off by Avdia.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The Warriors shoot their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Basket counts.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Post misses the shot. Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard from outside. Camara finds Lillard. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Avdia gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Hits the three-point bomb.
Heads up play by Holiday. He saw the opening and helped exploit it.
Holiday against Curry. And they get it. Rebounded by Camara. Camara's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Avdia against Green. Back to Kamara. This one for three. Warriors with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Down low. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Lillard outside. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss. Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Hill. And it's Santos in at the small forward. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Healed against Sharp. Now here's Henderson. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Nifty move. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Grant. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. Pass to Hill. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. That's a 2 from Hill. Again, Hill missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shot misses. Some solid defense from Grant. Henderson passes to Thibault. And here's Sharp. Nothing on the board.
Oh, my goodness, man. Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Pass to Sharp. A rebound by Hill. Warriors trail by 18. Williams with the steal. Here's Sharp. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Sharp's got 4 this quarter.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Williams. Henderson outside. Here he goes. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's Pajemski. Henderson defending. Kuminga down low. Portland grabs the miss. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Intercepted. Podziemski with it. Now Henderson defending. Pass to Santos. Goes back up. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Weibel. Oh, he misses the dunk. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Santos. He's guarded by Williams. Three-pointer, heel.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Jackson Davis. He's guarded by Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Grant kicks to Williams. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Podziemski, 3.
Now Sharp overhealed. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Portland taking. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Avdia, Damian Lillard out there with Holiday. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Portland leading by 22. And Klingon has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Now here is Holiday for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Total focus from Holiday at the arc. He doesn't like to waste shots.
Curry outside. The Trailblazers pull it in. Klingon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Klingon. Klingon's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Butler. Klingon with the block. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Curry. With the drive. And good that time. Curry's got 19 points.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Lillard finds Klingon. Klingon the screen for Lillard. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's Curry. There's the pick. Sinks the 3-pointer. 22 points for him.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Here's Lillard. It's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Holiday. Kamara with it. 6 to shoot. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Klingon the screen for Lillard. Pass to Kamare. And Klingon has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Portland.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And here is Curry after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. 5 on the clock. Curry can't get it to go. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now, here's Lillard. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.
You know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The combo up front is Draymond in post. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3. Moody misses.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Curry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. From downtown. The rebound by Moody. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Now post. Outside Curry. And here is Green. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different. Padding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Now here's Curry. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Coach's challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
That's good.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Right wing. Picked by Williamson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 2. It's stolen by Curry.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Guys, back over to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Misi. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 8.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
And here's Curry for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a three-point game. That one goes.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Misi high post. Back to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Curry. Murray for three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
And here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Pass to post. Lots of room. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage. And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening.
And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the center spot.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
And Post gets it to go.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Murray just owning things on the offensive end, getting to his shots and making them.
Screen by Post. The 3 from Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Misi. Fires the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Curry with it. Misi picks him up. Here's Post. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Takes a 3. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 10. The 3 knocks down the triple. Post has got 12.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Williamson for 3. The rebound by Post. Golden State has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Outside, Green. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. .144 left to play in the first half of basketball. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Left side, Moody. Count that one.
Moses Moody.
The Pelicans lead by 7. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Curry. 58 seconds left in the first half. Williamson, no good. And stolen by Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Misi grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Fires in the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Moody. Now Curry. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Murray finds Williamson. They kick it out to Murray. Over to the wing. Got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans going into the break up 12. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're thinking about the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Makovich in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Jackson Davis misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Pass to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jackson Davis a screen. The floater. Santos good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Pajemski. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jackson Davis. From outside, off the mark. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gets stolen by Hield. Pass to Santos from the arc. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Jackson Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
Alvarado, the pass to Queen. Stripped it away. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Warriors trail by 15. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pajemski's shot is good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Poole from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Healed against Poole. Here's Makovic. That shot, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Santos. Oh, there's the alley. Poole, the pass to Looney. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To win the drought. Podziemski grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Inside, here's Kuminga, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Santos. Moody's checked in for Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. To the inside, Misi, and he jams it home with authority.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
Curry against Jones. Let's go with a three. Curry, no good. And so it's New Orleans, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for the Warriors. The combo up front is Draymond and post. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Pass to Misi. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Oh, Curry showing off the range.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's Murray into the lane. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Moses Moody, a long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Curry passes to Green. Curry looking it over. 4 on the clock. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 16. Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Green. Shots blocked. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Williamson with a screen on Curry. Releases. Murray. Old Green rips down the board. Warriors trail by 14. Butler. Green, a screen. Green gets up and powers it down.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
And that's in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Jones. Ooh, it misses. New Orleans leading by 14. Driving inside. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Oh, it doesn't go. For New Orleans, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Williamson with a screen on Butler. Jones outside. Now Murray. Feet away and no problem.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pelicans.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for DeJounte Murray.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
From deep. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Out to the wing. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And that one's good. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run. This one for 3. The rebound by Post. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry goes in. Quick 2. All net. Murray with it. So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Well, this might not have been the most
Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. Pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Toumani Camara. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Avdia. And it's Yang in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Murray. After the miss from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, Murray with some bad intentions.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
There's the pick. Lillard with no one around. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Here's Murray, following the score by Damian Lillard. Messi with the ball. Murray, the pass to Jones. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
It's a nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
Out of hand on it. Murray outside. Shoots. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And the basket by Camara.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Williamson with the block. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans leading by 9. Wide open look here for Murray, and the 3 ball is good. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so here's New Orleans after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Murray against Lillard. And Messi throws it down.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Holiday following the score by New Orleans. To the middle, here's Yang. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Murray. Pass to Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Taken away by Holiday. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Murray for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, this is what Coach wants to see. Murray's going after shots without any hesitation.
3-pointer, Lillard. And finished off by Avdia.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Lillard outside. Here's Kamara. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Damian Lillard. Toumani Camara is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Holiday, and it's Yang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Well, yeah, you got to keep pace with Murray on the break, or this is exactly what will happen.
Outside Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
Well, and Murphy takes a good number of threes for a reason, because he knows how effective he can be from the arc.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
From downtown, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Here's Jones after Drew Holiday's score. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot comes out.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Oh, he got it! Can you believe that?
Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Holiday. Will it go? Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
What an answer from Holiday. He's definitely a threat from beyond the arc when he's motivated like that.
Jones from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So it's the Pelicans now after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Pass to Misi. Now Murray. Shoots. Again, the Pelicans score.
Murray always working to develop a consistent jump shot. Looking good on that one.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Williamson finds Murray. In the corner, Nisi with it. Williamson outside. Got it up. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the Pelicans. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Queen in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
At the top of the key, Kamara. Yang trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And someone, Stan, who fought his way into the NBA, Jose Alvarado, played his way onto a roster and has played well.
Oh, he has really played well, Kevin. And Jose Alvarado is as big a pest and plays as hard as anyone in this league and is so committed to it. If you're going to be Jose Alvarado and do what he does, you got to do it every single night to be effective, and he does.
Here's Queen. Still yet to score. Here's Looney. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Henderson. Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Drills the three-pointer. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And here's Looney. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Henderson kicks to Thibault. Back to Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. 6 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Well, you have to be excited about Sharp's future. He's just a fearless shooter.
Here's Alvarado. Defended by Sharp. Back to Alvarado. 4 on the shot clock. Matkovic's shot is off.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Well, and this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Thibault. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Henderson, drives to the hoop, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Pass to Matkovic. Now Alvarado jacks up a 3, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Murray for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant the pass to Thibault. Back to Grant. In the corner, Henderson with it. Over Williamson. Good D by Williamson. For the finish. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Here's Henderson. And it's Thibault in the corner. Offensive rebound. Out to Henderson. Over Jones. Pass to Sharpe. Stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And here we go. And Misi throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's New Orleans holding a very comfortable 25. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Kamani Kamara. And it's Yang in at the 5 spot.
So dangerous in the 2-man game. Murray used that screen to perfection.
Inside, Yang. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Well, Murray's got great size for his position. It gives him a big advantage at the defensive end.
16 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Every defender's nightmare when playing this team. Lillard just with better offense.
Pass to Jones. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yang defended by Misi. 3-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Yeah, I think Murray is at his most effective when he's focused on creating plays for others.
Outside, Avdia. Holiday, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Holiday finds Avdia. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. That bucket in no time at all. He's got 27.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Lillard looking around. Outside Holiday. Clock at 4. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Williamson outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Fires from way up. Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trey Murphy.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
From deep, three-point.
That is just right. Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
He takes it in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach